Jurassic Park Rebirth is a science fiction action thriller directed by Gareth Edwards of Monsters and Godzilla fame, written by David Coep of Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park The Lost World fame. The movie serves as a standalone sequel to Jurassic World Dominion 2022, is the fourth Jurassic World film, and the seventh installment overall in the Jurassic Park franchise. We're back in 2010 on a tropical island where newly created transgenic mutated dinosaurs escape a secret InGen laboratory. 5 years after the events of Jurassic World Dominion, Zoe Bennett, played by Scarlett Johansson of Black Widow fame, a former ex-military covert operative, is recruited to lead a team to the lab's island to retrieve DNA samples from the largest remaining prehistoric specimens in a bid to combat human heart disease, where wackiness ensues. John Mathieson of Gladiator 2 fame served as cinematographer, shooting the movie on 35mm film to harken back to the look of the original Jurassic Park. The production used Panavision cameras and anamorphic lenses. The movie was shot in Thailand, at Sky Studios Elstree in the UK, and at the Malta Film Studios. James Klein of The Creator fame served as production designer. As filming began, Steven Spielberg of Jurassic Park fame turned full creative control over to Edwards and was later impressed by the dailies. Industrial Light and Magic of the Jurassic Park and World series fame handled the CGI for dinosaurs and other prehistoric animals. Because of its limited pre-production period, the Jurassic World Rebirth crew did not have time to make heavy use of animatronics, making this a departure from the film's two predecessors. Paleontologist Stephen Brusatte returned from Jurassic Park Dominion as a dinosaur consultant. The design of the mutated Rex was inspired by the xenomorphs in the Alien franchise and the Rancor in the Star Wars franchise. Alexandre Desplat from Godzilla fame composed the score, which incorporates previous musical themes by John McWilliams. The movie premiered at Odeon Lux Leicester Square in London and went on to receive mixed reviews from critics, with some deeming it an improvement over the previous entries. The movie has gained a Rotten Tomatoes rating of 52%, with the critical consensus stating, going back to basics with rip-roaring set pieces and fossilized cliches, Jurassic World Rebirth doesn't evolve this prehistoric franchise, but does restore some of its most reliable DNA. The movie has made a worldwide box office total of $318.3 million off of a budget of $180 million. So Marisa, how many dinos out of 5 are you going to give Jurassic World Rebirth?
I'm going to give it 2.
I'm going to give this 2 as well. I was so consciously distracted by Scarlett Johansson. She looks beautiful on screen.
Get over yourself, Luke.
There was this point where I was looking at the sunbeam bouncing off her nose. I was like...
Oh my God.
So it's shot really well. I like how they have gone back to film, but it's interesting having a very thriller horror movie cramming in John Williams' iconic score in there out of place. It's a bit like using John Williams' Superman score in Man of Steel. It just doesn't work. And this one is a movie with 2 different opposing tones. Watch the first one. I think it's still really good, but apparently there are people out there who won't watch movies before the year 2000. And if that's you, go off and see Jurassic Park, the original.
Well, it was a quarter of a century ago.
No, it wasn't. And that's about it from us at the Movie Club. Thank you very much for joining us once again. Make sure you tune in at the same time and channel next week. But in the meantime, jump on to www.themovieclub.net for all of our past podcasts and written reviews. There you find links to our Facebook page, Twitter, and Spotify account. So make sure you like, subscribe, and follow us there.
See you next week.